Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namagam Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadamtikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneswari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Chapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Knowledge, Raja Vidya. So by Krishna's mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge of the Absolute. So now we are understanding how Krishna is everything in this chapter. So by knowing this, by understanding this, we have to just accept that Krishna is the Supreme Person. We have to just know that. Yomam evam asammodo jnanati purushottamam jnanati. That's why know that. We have to know. There is a knowledge. Knowledge means knowing that Krishna is the Supreme Person. That is the knowledge. If you don't know that, that means we don't have knowledge. That means we are ignorant. That means we are fools. That's why Krishna says Muda. Muda means fools. Asammuda. Muda, Asam means not being a fool. That's what Asammuda means, without any confusion, without any doubt. So if you know that, then that means we are the knower of everything. Sasarva Ved. If you know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna is Purushottama, that means we know everything. Sasarva Ved. If you don't know that Krishna is the Supreme Person, that means we don't know anything. Useless. This life is simply going to be a waste. That is the fact. Because whatever success we think that is materialistic achievements are success, if we think, in Krishna's viewpoint, that is a big failure. What we define as success in this world, like achieving our material goals, whatever we want to achieve, like education and getting properties and getting ourselves becoming very rich, and all such things. In Krishna's viewpoint, it's a big failure. Because such persons who think that he is rich and he is everything, he is a demon. So, a person who thinks Asaumaya Hatasatru Kanisecha Paranati Iswarogam Ahambogi Siddhogam Balaman Suki. A person who thinks that I am the Iswara, I am the controller, Iswarogam, I am the bogi, I am the enjoyer, Iswarogam Ahambogi Siddhogam Balaman Suki. So I am the Siddha, so I am perfect, so I have achieved perfection. And Balaman Suki, so I'm the strongest person, I'm the happiest person. Who thinks like that? Adyo avijan abhijanavan asmi konyo asti sadashomaya. So, who thinks that I am great and who else is greater than me, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. So, such person may think that he is successful in his life, but his life is utter failure. Because he's not going to be happy at all. Success can be defined only in terms of how much happy we are. If we are happy all the time, if our mind is not disturbed, if we are happy, then our life is successful. If we are happy, if we are not disturbed. So Krishna is teaching us very clearly that such persons, aneka chitta vibranta mokhajala samavrittaga prasaktaga kama bhogeshu patanti narake suchau. So, aneka chitta vibranta. So, having so much of such worries, aneka chitta vibra, bound by a network of illusions, bewildered by mohajala samabhat. So bewildered by a network of illusions, mohajala samabhat. Prasaktaga kama bhogesu, so attached to material sense enjoyment, such persons fall down into hell, patanti narakeya sucha. So then how that person is successful? Then what is the success? So, becoming a big man materialistically is not a success. We have seen in this world, everybody has to die. When we get old, our senses are going to give up. We may have so much of attachment to everything in this material world, but our senses are not going to cooperate. Our knowledge acquiring senses, our working senses, everything. We can't move. After a certain age, it's very difficult to walk. And then it's very difficult to do anything. That's what we need to realize and understand. There is a reality in our life. So that way, we should not be thinking that I'm great. Maybe a person who achieves such kind of materialistic success at the age of 50 or 60, another 10, 20 years, that's it. That person is going to become like handicapped. Everyone. These days, we think that people's average life expectancy has increased, but we need to understand that after we hit certain age, then our working senses are not going to help us. Maybe you can live longer, but we cannot live active. That we need to know. Maybe they increase the retirement age, but nothing is going to help. When the time comes, when we get old, then we have to understand that our activities will get limited. Then afterwards, we can't move anything. We can't move our legs, our hands, anything. We can't do anything. That's what we need to understand, that all our achievements, materialistically speaking, they are all useless at the time of death. Even when we get old, they are all very useless. So, we have to act sensibly. We have to make use of our senses, all our resources, everything, right now, for Krishna, in the service of Krishna. Then when we get old, we don't have to sit and worry. If we have used all our senses to serve Krishna, to please Krishna, to do everything for Krishna, that's what is success in our life. Because we will, during the life, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, by surrendering everything unto Krishna, all the time we will live very happily. Our life is going to be a very, very happy life. Not only here, in the next life also. Whereas for such demons, those people who have no faith on Bhagavad Gita, who have no faith on Krishna, who are not rendering everything as service unto Krishna, ajnasta, asraddhata. So, such persons are not going to be happy at all. Not only this life, any life. They will not experience happiness at all. There is no happiness for them in anywhere else. So, that way, we are very fortunate to lead a life, meaningful life with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, because we understand that Krishna is the supreme person, as we started in the beginning, that we need to understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and there is absolutely no doubt at all for us in this understanding. We accept. We understand Krishna is the supreme. We accept Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and we love our Krishna so much, and we want to serve our Krishna. We want to please our Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead. That's why Krishna is giving us so much of knowledge about him. That's why we are understanding everything about him. We are able to understand in the language which Krishna spoke. And Krishna gave this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna, this basically the song of Bhagavad Gita. So very, very simple and easy to understand Sanskrit. Very easy to understand. Very simple. We just have to study, practice, follow. We have to study, follow, practice everything we do. Then everything is going to be perfect, wonderful. And by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are getting the opportunity to do that. We are getting the opportunity to identify a lot of devotees. We just have to tell everyone that we are studying Bhagavad Gita and come and join us. That's it. And slowly and steadily, we will become experts in identifying devotees, Krishna's devotees. Our team is definitely going to grow. It's going to grow big. And we are all going to serve Krishna together in a very big way. Focusing only on Krishna's service, doing everything for Krishna. Focusing only on Bhagavad Gita. As long as we stick only to Bhagavad Gita, not disturbed by anything else, so we should not be focusing on anything else. That's what is very important. Because whatever Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita is final. So there should not be any deviation. That's what is very important. That's why in the past I mentioned that devotion without deviation. So that means we have to focus only on Bhagavad Gita and follow what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says a lot of things in Bhagavad Gita. Everything Krishna says. He is the source of everything. So if we just know this Bhagavad Gita, Yajñātva, Napunar Moham Evam Yasasi Pandava. Afterwards, we are not going to get any more confusion if we know this Bhagavad Gita once. That Krishna says very clearly. Yajñātva napunar moham evam yasisi pandava yena bhutani asesena drakshashyatmani yato. So with this, we will be able to see Krishna everywhere. So if we know this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we know that Krishna is seated in everyone's heart as a super soul. And we know that Krishna is pervading this entire universe in his unmanifested form. Jagadavvyakta murtina maya tatam idam sarvam jagadavvyakta murtina. So the person, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who is pervading this entire universe in this unmanifested form. And that same Krishna is seated in everyone's heart as the super soul. Sarvasya chakam kriti sannivishte. Isvaraga sarvabhutanam kriteshwarjuna tistat. That's what we understand, we know that. So then with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we completely surrender everything unto Krishna, we do everything for Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, then we will be able to receive Krishna's mercy. We don't have to struggle for anything in this life. Krishna will guide us. Krishna will correct us. And Krishna will take care of us. Everything. That's what Yogakshema Mahamekha means. We are not going to struggle for our existence in this world. We are not going to struggle for our daily bread. We don't have to ask Krishna to give us our daily bread. He knows. Krishna knows what we need. And he fulfills our needs. We don't have to ask. We don't have to ask at all. Krishna knows everything, all our needs. He's all the time. That's why he's there in our heart as the super soul. Brahmayan sarvabhutani yantra rudani maya. So, Krishna is there. So our body is just like a machine. That's it. Yantra. And we have to use this machine perfectly, nicely, to release ourselves from this material world. We have to use this body to release ourselves, to free ourselves from this material bondage. So that is the science we need to understand. We are bound in this material world. We are bound to the matter. Even though this bhumirapo analo vayo kammano buddhireva chahankara mitiya me binna prakriti rastata, they are all Krishna's separated material nature, but we are the superior nature. We are Mamaivamse Jivaloke Jivabhuta Sanatana. We are of Krishna's Amsa. We are not like a separated nature, but we are bound in this material world by the three modes of material nature. So we have to use this body to release ourselves from this material world, material body. We should not bind ourselves more into this material world by misusing our body. That's what is very important. If we don't use it correctly, then we are putting ourselves into more trouble. So we have to be very careful. So with Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can use our body in the right way. So we have successfully finished 10 slokas in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we are understanding now, Krishna is continuing after teaching us that Matthaga Parattaram Nanyat Kinchittasti Dhananjaya Mayi Sarvam Idam Protam Sutre Mani Ganaiva in the 7th chapter, 7th sloka. Afterwards, in the 8th, 9th, 10th, these 3 slokas, Krishna is teaching us that how he is superior, how Krishna is everything. That's what we are studying. So Krishna is teaching us that how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, how he is everything. That's what we are studying. So what we studied in the 9th sloka in the 7th chapter. Punyo gandha prithivyam cha tejaschasmi vibhavasau jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu. So Krishna is saying that I am the fragrance of the earth, in the earth. Punyo gandha prithivyam cha. And I am the heat in the fire. Tejas chasmi vibhavasa. I am the life of all beings. Jivanam sarva bhutesu. And I am the austerity of all the ascetics. Tapas chasmi tapasvisu. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So I am the penances of all ascetics. I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat in fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all ascetics. Then Krishna continued in the next sloka we studied in the 10th sloka. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam viddhi partha sanatanam buddhimatamasmi tejasvinamaham. So I am the seed of all living entities, seed-giving Father. So bijam mam sarva bhutanam aham bija prataka pita viddhipata sanatana. So Krishna is the original eternal seed. Buddhir buddhimatham asmi. So of all the intelligent beings, I am the intelligence. Tejas tejasvinam aham. So of all the powerful, Krishna is saying that I am the pravas. So that's what tejasvinam. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today in the 11th sloka, Balam balavatham chakam kamaraga vivarjitam dharma vruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshaba. I am the strength of the strong. Balam balavatam chakam. I am devoid of lust and attachment. There is passion, kama and raga, vivarjitam. Dharma vrito bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. So, Krishna is saying that I am the kama, which is not against the dharma. So that's what dharma vrito bhutesu kamosmi bharatarshava. So if you desire anything in this world, which is according to Bhagavad Gita, then that desire is fine. So that is in fact not kama, that is prema. If you do anything for Krishna, so that desire is fine. So I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire. I am sex life which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of the Bharatas. That's what Krishna is teaching. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 11th sloka in the 7th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanattimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. If any devotee has any question, you can use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Roma Mataji, Hare Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So today's sloga also in the same line of
yes. This is the last sloka. Yes,
yeah, it is a really all interesting thing and as well as what to follow. Very, very clear.
Yes,
in life, what to follow, very, very clear. That is the thing.
it's nice
Thank
teaching us.
Yeah.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mun Mataji, Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, because of your efforts, we are in Krishna consciousness. We are
Yes,
able to understand Krishna and remember Krishna throughout the day.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy on.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for your efforts.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna. Subbalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Just not too well today.
Yes,
Back
Mataji,
throat.
your voice is different. Yeah, I hope you will get
Yes.
better soon.
There's a lot of viral fever. Yes, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I hope Krishna's mercy you will get better. Hema Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
How
Hare
are you? How is everyone at home?
Yes, Mataji, by Krishna's causeless mercy, everything is going well, Mataji.
Yeah,
Krishna's
thank
mercy.
you for the lecture, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji, Hare Krishna. Chandra Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Yes, Chandra Prabhu. Sheila Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna
Thank you
Mataji.
very much. Thank you very much for all the efforts you are taking, Guruji. You
Yes,
keep us motivated to follow the right path so that we don't lose anything.
yes,
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Krishna's mercy, Mataji. Hare
All your
Krishna.
efforts. Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Ganesh Urupa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you
Krishna.
so much for your nice discourse.
Yes, Prabhu.
No questions, Prabhuji. We are waiting for your presence here in India.
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy will
Need
happen.
your
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
association to remember Krishna, to go to Goloka. I'm always
Yes, Prabhu.
thinking of that.
Krishna's mercy
Hare
will happen.
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Roma Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji.
Yes,
Very
Mataji.
grateful for you to keep us in Krishna consciousness every day, Guruji.
That's correct, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, so you are in Atlanta or somewhere, or is still in New York, Mataji? You are
Guruji,
saying
back in Seattle
Seattle.
after New York and Atlanta's
Okay.
hectic schedule,
Yes,
Guruji.
Mataji. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, you are now. Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
traveling was so much and enjoyed very well. Again, but in the back of my mind, every time I was
Krishna is
traveling,
only there all
Hare
the time.
Krishna.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
While I was traveling also and visiting to many places, but in the back of my mind, always Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Yeah,
Hare
I
Ram.
used to chant
Yes.
silently, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. Krishna is there with us all the time because Bhagavad Gita knowledge
Yes,
is
Guruji.
there means Krishna is there. That's it. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. All due to your conscious effort, Guruji. that
Yes,
we are
Mataji.
in Krishna consciousness. Yes, Guruji.
Krishna's mercy, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Pranam Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. As it is excellent class. But today I was traveling, so I could hear everything, but anyway, not that much concentration. Anyway,
Yes,
I followed the complete class today, and
yes.
somehow, thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for all your effort and other things, and really grateful to you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Krishna's mercy only, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I'm traveling next 3 weeks, India
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Singapore, and for work.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So you are on business, Prabhu? So you are going with family or yourself?
No, I'm just going alone, but for work. Then I'll also visit my parents in Hyderabad. So,
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
so I will be missing some classes. Hopefully, I'll try to get back on in India.
Yes, Prabhu. From YouTube, YouTube lectures, you can follow recordings. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class. Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Guruji.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Ipsa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for this class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Namaskar, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam,
Thank
Prabhu.
Today, I am very much fortunate to again attend the Bhagavad Gita class, Bhagavad Gita, Raja Vidya. Today, I learned that we have to understand, accept Krishna, and know about Krishna, the Supreme Personality.
Yes.
If we know Krishna, we are knowing everything. And without knowing Krishna, life is useless. And a person who thinks he is greater than Krishna is nowhere. And who ignores Krishna is also a total failure. A person in moha, illusion, attached to material world, thinking great of himself, they all fall down and they will vanish. And we have to know, we have to use all our senses to please Krishna, to worship Krishna, to surrender unto Krishna. Then we will be definitely happy. By the mercy of Krishna, we get opportunity to identify other devotees and studying Bhagavad Gita, gaining knowledge, devotion without deviation. And our body we have to use to relieve from the material world, that is Bandhan, and then develop Krishna Bandhan. Then only our life will be happy. And today's already we have seen 9th sloka and 10th sloka also. In 10th sloka, Krishna is telling, I am the seed of all living entities. I am the intelligence in the intelligence people, and I am the power in the powerful. And today's sloka, Krishna is telling, I am the strength in the strengthy people, and I am the patient, devoid of all material attachment, and I am the karma performed according to spiritual strictures.
Yes.
Nice, Guruji. I am happy very much. Thank you so much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhu. Thank you for summarizing everything. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Krishna. Thank you for summarizing everything.
Vishnu Rao Prabhu.
Dandavad
Hare
Pranam,
Krishna. Dandavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad
Dandavad
Pranams
Pranam.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Vishnu Rao Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Namaste,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Namaste Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare
Dandavat Pranam.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you for the class. And it is so amazing to know how Krishna has touched upon every aspect that is there. We should not even by mistake think that something is not Krishna. Right?
That's correct. Everything is Krishna. Yes, yes, Mataji. Yes.
So he's all pervading and everywhere, the seed of everything. It's very wonderful.
He
way
did
of-
not only say that, not only now, even in future, if anything comes great, that is only me, like that Krishna is saying that.
Yes. Yes, Guruji. So it is like no seed of doubt should be there in anyone who is listening to it, that, whether they are intelligent or whether they are whatever, quality a person has, we have to be always, understanding that everything is emanating only from Krishna, power or intelligence or anything. And in spiritual as well as material world, in both the worlds, he says.
That is
Right?
correct.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, ma'am.
One doubt I had actually means many people get converted. No, it's because of lack of faith or lack of knowledge, Guruji.
You mean converted to different religions?
Yeah.
That is all going like a business only, Mataji.
Yeah, many things nowadays it is going on. No, means why they get converted means they lack in faith in their God or they don't have the knowledge.
It's all Bhagavad Gita. We know that only 1 in 1,000 only will know Bhagavad Gita. All other things are all very easy. You can convert. Only anyone who knows Bhagavad Gita, who understands Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we cannot convert him into anything else. It's impossible. But others, they are vulnerable only. Yes, ma'am.
Only because of this materialistic things, for that only they get converted. I thought that is.
Yeah, the people are they making use of the people. Since when people are poor, you give them and they make use of this caste system. A lot of other things. It's all being done like a business. Correct. That's what they're getting paid for going and converting. Correct. That's how it works. Yes,
okay. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Aruna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Pranam Mataji. Pranam.
Today I understand Krishna is our main supreme, Prabhuji. We must surrender to Krishna only. We must surrender with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita only, Prabhuji.
That's it. Then everything is taken care. If you just do that, follow Bhagavad Gita, that means surrender to Krishna, then all our issues, problems, everything is they are solved. Yes.
We must always remember Krishna only. We do our duties according to Krishna only.
Krishna only, yes.
We must surrender to Krishna, only Krishna. I know this. I understand this is today only. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Pranam Mataji, Hare Krishna. Subbalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna.
Today
Hare
class,
Krishna.
nice, Prabhuji.
Yes.
But I am coming late, sorry.
No problem. You can follow through our YouTube recordings.
Yeah. In the Tamil, I could not understand how to password will put in
It's the
that.
same thing, Mataji. Same. No, not different. It's
But
the same link.
it will come in touch and do that. But I can't understand that password and all. One will
No,
like
no. It
put,
is how
other
you are
one
joining
will
English,
go.
Mataji. Same way, only Tamil. It's the same Zoom link. Everything same.
Okay.
Everything same. And in fact, I'm started Tamil Bhagavad Gita class in the morning only now. Like 7 o'clock in the morning now. Yes.
Oh.
So still I'm
Yes.
continuing Brahma Samhita in the evening, but now Bhagavad Gita in the morning. Yes, Mother.
Oh, okay, Prabhuji.
So first we'll have Tamil and then English Bhagavad Gita at 8 o'clock. Yes,
Thank you, Prabhuji.
thank you,
I will
Mataji.
try tomorrow.
Yes, you are already in that WhatsApp group. I will send a
Yeah.
message when I join the Zoom. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I spoke with all the devotees. Now let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.